What's up, people? Another commute coming back from a meeting with the Parma Heights City Planning Commission, trying to get a tattoo shop opened up in the city of Parma Heights. One thing that I've learned through this process, especially with businesses that need to get approval to open up shop in a certain area, is that you got to know the rules and the laws and the ordinances that those cities require. So the requirement for this city is that a tattoo shop, for better or worse, I don't make these ordinances or laws, but has to be a certain distance from residential property lines and also certain distance from schools and churches. Tattooing is becoming more mainstream and accepted nowadays, but when these laws were made, people were trying to limit tattoo shops because of some of the kind of negative connotations that came with tattoos and people who get tattoos. But who knows, hopefully those laws will lessen up and change, because the industry of tattooing is a huge business, and some of these cities that are struggling with retail space, filling their retail space, can use these type of businesses to generate some income tax for their cities, and also keep retail commercial property owners in business and sustainable by filling up vacancies that can last up to 2 or 3 years. So the space that one of my clients took up has been vacant for literally almost more than 2 years. So the retail is getting really tough with online buying and people just not wanting to go to the store anymore, since it's inconvenient and there's easier methods to buy stuff. So at any rate, learn your ordinances. Mostly start from the city ordinances, and they define all of these rules on different types of businesses and where they can be located. A lot of times city is divided up in different zones, or what they call zoning, for commercial and residential, and that's a good thing in most cases, because cities can plan where their commercial districts are and their industrial districts are and their residential districts, so you don't have a factory in the middle of a neighborhood, or having retail and busy traffic in the middle of a residential neighborhood and things like that. So that's all I got on business occupancy and zoning. But I guess, my last thought on that too is you really have to know and get to know and build relationships with the city officials involved. Usually that's your city planning commission, and then also starting off with the community and economic development director of a city and the building commissioner or building department of a city. So learn who these people are, introduce yourself, get to know them, because they can make or break whether a business is considered for their community. So even though you see rules there, you can always request a variance, and by knowing these people and knowing that you are a legitimate broker or real estate investor trying to generate dollars for the city, and that's how you should approach it, and emphasize that's what you're doing, then you shouldn't have any issues with getting a business occupancy permit for any type of business you're trying to get into a certain retail spot. So until next time, keep learning, keep doing, and that's the most important part. Learn and do. So see you next time.